Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we're talking about Dr. Sloan's counterattack plan. Basically the end of season event, alright? Looking a little bit ahead, we're talking about changes, patch notes, some specifics that you're going to want to know about, a Street Fighter collaboration, the first wildlife animal that we're going to be able to fly on top of. Stick around, there's lots of news today. I'm going to have to talk extra quickly. Touch that like button for me. Here's the full Ariana Grande set. All right, we got the reveal. I mean, we've seen parts of it throughout the last day or so. These cosmetics will be in the item shop tomorrow, August 4th. Again, let me know if you're using code TheCampingRusher, all right? Whether it's on Twitter, in the comments section. I'm just trying to say thanks to as many of you as I can. It goes a long way. It helps a lot, and I appreciate you guys supporting me with the code. There's an encrypted Ariana Grande emote I've got playing in the background there for you. This will be a free emote, all right? It's a free cosmetic. There's going to be a couple different ones, all post Rift Tour event rewards. Here they are, Rift Tour 2021 spray, encrypted. They're all encrypted. The emote I just showed you, which somehow we were able to decrypt. Not we, the leakers. And then a third Rift Tour umbrella. The reason today's video is a little late is I was waiting for the results of this teaser. Fortnite earlier today teased 2 new Street Fighter characters, all right? Of course, you guys know I stayed up last night. We put a video up for update night. You can check that one out after this one if you want. Stick around for this one first. So yeah, I woke up. I'm like, okay, we better wait. And boom, here it is. Cammy and Guile, I don't know how to say that, are the next 2 Street Fighter times Fortnite skins. I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan, but these skins look good, man. They look good. I'm a big fan of these 2 skins. And that happens for me a lot. I don't know much about the collaboration, but if it's a cool looking skin, a quality looking skin, I'm going to buy it. All right, I'm going to buy it. The amount of good stuff coming to the item shop, I mean, starting tomorrow, I think starting tonight, I think Bloodsport is tonight as well. There's just a lot, all right? There's a lot coming to the item shop. The Doodler wrap will be a reward in the Back to School 2021 event. This is the only reward they've added for the event so far. We talked about this in the previous video, all right? Back to school, I said probably just some cosmetics, some things you can purchase, some challenges with some free rewards. It looks like this is the first free reward that we know about. Cool looking wrap, right? Different, and I don't know. We'll see what else they have planned. If they're adding it this early, maybe they have more than just the classic challenge free reward plan. Not saying that that's a bad thing. Just those are for the smaller events. That's usually what we get, right? Some free rewards, some challenges. But yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you updated once we know more. Of course, make sure to subscribe so I can keep you updated when I know more. And make sure to turn those noties on. Thanks for getting here early. Slurpy Swamp has been partially abducted already. I actually got some gameplay fighting there earlier today. Again, I was a little behind. I had some company over this weekend, so just been getting gameplay right before the video. So I know it's not as high quality. I try and use it's better when I warm up 2-3 hours and then we then we record, right? Then we film. But with that being said, I did get a little some fights here, and it's fun. It's fun to fight in. You jump really high. There's jump pads around. It was the only time I fought, so hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay there, just to give you a feel. But abducting a whole POI isn't something that happens overnight. So keep checking back throughout the week to see how the abduction has progressed. So Slurpy Swamp, 3 different phases. It looks like this week will be all Slurpy, all right? There's not going to be any other abductions happening with Coral or Cordy. It's going to be different phases of Slurpy. So I'm glad we kind of figured that out, all right? We weren't sure exactly how that was going to work. Fortnite BR balance changes. There were some not secret changes, but they did talk about them, but I'm going to give you the exact. Heavy AR, base damage, 33, 35, 37, etc. to 36, 38, 40. Basically everything increased by 3, all right? So that's a big buff. That's a big buff. Fire rate, 4.25 to 3.75, another big buff. Accuracy buffed as well. The first 4 shots are the most accurate, and then it turns back into the normal accuracy like before. Wow, that weapon just got a lot better, all right? I hadn't read that yet until I just talked about it, but that's a massive buff, all right? That might change it's because for me, I choose AR every time. It's not even close, right? But heavy AR now is back in contention. Pulse rifle, ADS damage multiplier from 1 to 1.5. So basically, if you aim down sight, it is going to do a heck of a lot more damage. Next, here's a look at what the final stage of the countdown will look like in game. We're getting close, right? I think we're just under 3 days until the Ariana Grande Rift Tour live event. It's going to be a blast. I should be live streaming it here on the channel, so make sure you get here early. Join me, right? Jump in game and join me, right? Put me on your phone. Put me everywhere, all right? I want you to see all of this while you're watching the live event. Also, they changed the date of Superman's release. Before, it was set for next week Thursday, and now it's next week Tuesday instead. So we're getting it a couple days early, and with that, we don't know, for the top comment is nice, please don't be a boss. I don't know anything about it being a boss. Right now, we do know it's going to be an NPC. Will it be hostile or not? We're not too sure, all right? With that being said, here are the upcoming NPC spawn locations. The top one is Superman, all right? That's where Superman's going to be. The right is Batman, and the left, bottom left there is Beast Boy. Okay, I think people have struggled in the past with some of the boss fight. I feel like Wolverine, that was one of the harder ones, right? Some of those bosses are hard to kill, and then the only way to unlock them was to defeat the boss. So I'll let you know once we get confirmation. The upcoming flying animal that I talked about last month got updated today. HypeX. They are working on a functionality to make it wander around with its friends, kind of like how birds fly in groups. And yeah, we've talked about this already in the past. There's going to be a flying animal. I think we're going to be able to ride the flying animal. And this is just another update. People are thinking parrot, right? It'll be a parrot, some type of flying dinosaur I think would be cool. But again, knowing Fortnite, it could be anything in the world, right? It could be a flying platypus. I'm just trying to think of the most random thing, because sometimes that's what Epic hits us with. And again, not complaining. I love it, but it just makes it hard to guess when our only clue is that it flies. Let me know your thoughts. I want to hear it in the comment section below. The new Team Brawl LTM, all right? We briefly discussed it in the last video, but I think it's a little more important than we are aware of. Here's the blog post. It goes live August 5th. Enjoy the close combat of a small storm circle. Want to get right back into the action after respawning? In this new mode, compete with your team to reach 60 eliminations first. If you get eliminated, you'll respawn by plummeting to the ground instead of skydiving, ensuring you get back to the brawl right away. You get a new loadout each time you respawn. Matches take place at a single POI, and the POI's non-player buildings are extra strong for better protection. And finally, if your team is behind by a certain amount, so if you're really just getting schooled, all the enemy team's players will become marked in your view and visible behind walls. These effects expire when the lead lowers by a certain amount. So yeah, August 5th, 9 a.m. Eastern is when it goes live. I'm going to be checking it out. It seems they might be trying to do what they have failed with Team Rumble, right? Team Rumble, they made all these changes at the start of the season. A lot of people are angry about it. And it's, it sounds like this, a team-based respawn mode that is fast-paced, gets you to the action quickly. And if that's the case and this is successful, maybe they can revert Team Rumble back to what it was. All right, let me know your thoughts. That's just kind of an opinion based on how much advertising and description they're giving to this. It sounds like that's their goal. All right, we're pumping through the last bit of news. Disguised alien NPC item update. When an NPC is now a disguised alien, they will now randomly sell Chimera ray gun, nanites, Grabitron, or the prop gun. However, they took the prop gun away. It was disabled. It was accidentally enabled for a little bit when the first update went live. There's been a few enemies re-added in 17.3. The Caddis Devourer, Kevin Island, I don't know if that's necessarily an enemy, and then the Storm King. All right, we assume we might get to see all of these things in the Rift Tour based on this, but we'll see. It's exciting though. New street billboard advertisement image, Meowscles Morsels. All right. There's billboards around the map that are displaying this. It is a reference to a movie, but more importantly, I want to bring up that, remember, next season we are supposed to have, there's been a leak from a credible source that we're supposed to have factions again, all right, different teams. And part of that was they were food-based teams, right? Just like the old days. And maybe this is introducing one of our first factions in Season 8, which will be Meowscles, all right? He's got himself a food company now. That's just a theory based on some evidence. Let me know your thoughts. Final thing. Dr. Sloan, some audio has leaked where she talks about the counterattack plan that is in place to take down the mothership. For me, this is talking about the end of season live event, if we end up getting one. But this makes me think we are. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna let you listen to it. It's pretty important. And then let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and we'll debrief on it in the next video. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Touch that like button for me on your way out as well. Subscribe to the channel. Code TheCampingRusher. Here's the audio. Goodbye.
The IO does have a counterattack plan in place, but I believe it's been compromised. You and me are creating a backup plan. Start with weapons testing. I can't say for certain the IO counterattack has been compromised, but I don't like what I'm seeing. I think our little backup plan just became the main event. I have weapons in development that may be capable of bringing down the mothership. All you need to do is convince the aliens to bring them on board. Voluntarily. Thanks to you, our plan is looking far better than it has any right to. One minor detail. If we take down the mothership, the crash landing is not going to be pretty. A few billion tons of flaming debris crashing into the island is bound to cause some problems. We need to find a way to reduce potential casualties without tipping our hand. You'll have to be creative, but I trust you.